Hello and welcome. In this video, I will show you how to change the content of a web page using JavaScript. This is the sample code for the simple page I created in the previous videos just to illustrate how JavaScript works. So in this video, I'm going to change the content. The only content on this web page is this paragraph here that says I love JavaScript. So I'm going to make it possible for us to use JavaScript to change that content when the page loads. So if I just show you what the page looks like now, if I run this in Chrome, so this is what the page looks like, and that's the alert as well. So what I'll do, I'll just comment out this alert. I don't need it right now. All right, so that's been commented out, so don't need that at the moment. Right, so what I need to do before you can change the content of a web page, either through HTML or CSS, you need to, JavaScript uses the ID of that element to make the change. So we need to give this paragraph element, we need to give that an ID. And the way you do that, you just, inside the opening paragraph tag, you just specify ID. I like to do in lowercase, and then equals to, because it's a text, you need to enclose it in quotes. I'm just going to call the ID para. So JavaScript, we use this ID to identify this paragraph and then make the change of this content. This content here is called the inner HTML. So we're going to use JavaScript to change that. All right. So now that I've given the paragraph an ID, I need to come down here into my script tag and then specify, I need to write the word document dot get element by ID. So what I'm saying is I need JavaScript to get this element here using the ID. So this is the code I will write for that. All right, so I've said get the document, so by its ID. So it'll be document.get element by ID. If you notice the way the syntax has been written, the get, notice the capitals, it has to be this way, if not it will not work. So you have to specify the way I've written it here. It's a mixture of uppercase and lowercase. That's how JavaScript works with this type of statement. All right, now that we've got the element by ID, which is para, then we need to specify what we want to change it to. And you do that with a dot, then inner HTML. So document.getElement by ID. In parentheses, you put the ID, which is para, dot inner HTML. The inner HTML, you're saying that you want to get this ID and change the inner HTML, which is this content here. And you need to give it a value, what you want it to change it to. So you set a value using the equal sign. And then I need to put the text I want it to change to. So I'll just put you are awesome for watching this video. And I mean that you are awesome for watching this video. Right. So when the web page loads, it's going to change this content here and replace it with this word here. You are awesome for watching this video. So I just need to save that. If not, the change will not occur. Save. So let's run this. Go run. and launching Chrome. You see that? Let me put that here. It says you are awesome for watching this video. So what is done here, this is the content. It's replaced this paragraph here with this using the inner HTML. So this is how you use JavaScript to change the content of an HTML document or a web page. You do that using the ID of the element you want to change to. In this video, I gave you an example of how to use JavaScript to change the content of a web page using the document.getElementById JavaScript keyword. So this is how you would change the content of a web page, but you will need to have the ID for JavaScript to be able to change that. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye for now.